before we get started, let's go over everything we're gonna need in order to make Dem Tasty Gems. You're gonna need your nuts, whatever nuts you want to do. I'm using walnuts. You can do pecans, Brazil nuts, macadamia nuts, whatever nuts work for you. Hemp seeds, dark chocolate, dates. I need a little salt, cinnamon, avocado oil, coconut smoothie, and if you want, it's optional, you can add espresso. You're going to need a hand mixer of some sort to chop everything up, some sort of food processor. I use my little Braun hand mixer. Make sure to set that oven, preheat the oven first off. Start that oven, preheat it to 375, then wash your hands and then get started. We'll be making them tasty gems. So after you preheat the oven to 375, next we'll line our baking sheet with a little parchment paper. Make sure you wash your hands too. The walnuts weighed out, hemp seeds are weighed out. Now the chocolate, there's my scale. So I'm going to keep 2 squares out. All right. Set this aside. All right. Now the dates. I got my little mixer here, right? It's small. And what we're gonna do is I've weighed it out, so we have to do half the amount of everything just because of how small this is. So keep the dates aside, all the liquid, keep that aside. And so we're gonna go, again, about roughly half in there, a half teaspoon of salt. So we'll do a quarter each. Cinnamon, we got 1 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon. So again, I love cinnamon, so a little extra never hurt. There's half. Then we're gonna go with the chocolate. Half of the initial one. Remember we chopped up some extra, put on the side? All right. Comes the magic. It's about to get loud, y'all. Notice, oops, made a mess. Gets this. And then I like to add a little extra hemp seed. Roughly about a 1/4 cup, just to give it more of a texture. Okay, give this a good stir. So just kind of nice little powder. Almost, it's like the flour. It's a base. Next up, now we got to mix this in, but we got to add the liquid stuff. You can pick whatever oil you want. I do avocado oil, but you can do coconut oil if you want. So we're gonna do 2 tablespoons. All right, next up, we got our coconut smoothie. This stuff is delicious. Best part about it is we don't use it all. So that means I'm gonna drink it. All right, let's crack this open. I'm gonna go 2 tablespoons of this. Now, Optional, which I like to do, is I like to add espresso into mine. And what it does is it gives it that rich flavor. If you don't want to do espresso, and keep this handy because you might want to add a little extra. So we're going to go ahead and you can choose to add it in, you can omit it. I do about a tablespoon. Damn, that's good. Now we get to add our dates in. Now this is where if you're a chocolate lover like myself, you're gonna want to go ahead and add some of those extra chunks in there. This is where the work comes in. I've tried it with a mixer, it doesn't work. The beauty of these is you gotta put the work in. The reward is there. The beautiful thing about this is there's no egg, there's no nothing, so you can actually try a little bite. Phenomenal. Here we go. Let's do it this way. So you just got a good scoop, right? And if there's a little extra kind of oil on, that's what you want. You don't need to pack them too hard, just enough to stay in there. A friend of mine said these look like meatballs. Uh-oh, you know what that means. That means these is done. All right, let's see. And voila. I let them cool completely before you dive in.